So we have pictures. We have pictures, not of the affair, that would be disturbing, but of Maria Belanchapor. She is his Argentinian la. Don't pretend you don't want to see it, because you know you do. So we're going to show you a picture. We're going to show you a little video. First, go. Here's Maria. What do you do with a problem named Maria? You apparently have sex with it in Argentina.
I knew she was going to be hot.
How hot do you think she is there?
Hot enough for, hot for Mark Sanford to be hollering at.
Yeah, I hear you. The flip side is hot enough to bust up your presidential ambitions?
Well, apparently, it was...
Apparently for him,
well,
right?
apparently it wasn't just hot, it was for love.
Oh, it's his beloved.
Yes. Anytime she puts her hands on those curvy hips and the shadow falls off of her boobies that she's holding up. I don't know what he said.
He said something along those lines. Now, that's a picture of her from 8 years ago, okay? Because she was covering 9/11 for a local station in Argentina. And we got a little bit of video of that, too. We could roll that for you. So, you got to give Sanford a little bit of credit. Apparently, it's not just based on looks, because I don't think she's insanely hot, and it is 8 years later. So maybe it was an affair of the heart, as Mark Sanford talks about, and that, all he wants to do is sip pineapple juice with her underneath the palm trees, as one of the emails alluded to. Now, of course, people are staked out by her apartment in Argentina now. Sad day for her, although maybe they'll move on because of the Michael Jackson story. And some of her neighbors were asked to describe her, and one of them, I love this, said, well, she is a good-looking woman and has a, quote, banging body. I love that. And you know what her major was when she went to school? International affairs. And I'm not kidding. It really was international affairs. Okay. So there is Maria Belanchapor. I don't know how to really pronounce it, as you can tell. So from Argentina, Mark Sanford's La. Now, you know what? Before we leave this topic, let's keep it real. Let's keep it TYT. How hot do we think she is? I don't think we came to a conclusion on that. I'm thinking not hot enough. You see what I'm saying? To jeopardize your career, et cetera, et cetera. Now, don't get me wrong. No one's hot enough to betray your wife and your kids and la, la, la. Of course! I'm just saying within the realm. Like, for example, Monica Lewinsky, clearly not hot enough. Man, was that like the worst ratio ever for damage to, to the benefits. Benefits not very high, damage enormous. Here, I'm going a little underneath the line. Now, I've talked to some friends who say, no, hot enough, worth the trouble. J.R. Jackson, how do you rule on this?
It's very close, you're right. It's a borderline. I think if it was just a random thing, we're seriously, like you guys said yesterday, you throw in that he fell in love, man, hey, he can't control himself anymore.
It's an affair of the heart. He's quoting the Bible again today, by the way. And he's all about the King David or somebody else fell, and he's like him, and he's picking up the pieces. No. Your Bible quoting days are over. You cannot quote the Bible anymore, okay? Hush up. Now, Chief Justice Godoy will be the final vote here. Will determine hot enough or not hot enough to justify this kind of affair.
I'm going to have to abstain from this decision. I can't. I need more evidence. Because she doesn't look half bad in these pictures. And if you get a full picture, man, she might be good enough.
Because we can't even quite really see her banging body.
So.
Eyewitness report says banging body.
Yeah, and then remember Mark Sanford in the email described how she held up her ample bosom and stuff. I was like, oh, damn, what's happening? But I don't see the ample bosom over there.
Yeah, but she's wearing a coat.
Yeah, so you can't tell. All right, do we need Dave Kohler to break up this tie?
I guess.
And Dave Kohler is our South America correspondent. He's our, all of Latin America expert. So, Dave, your expertise is required here. Executive producer extraordinaire Dave Kohler, go.
Based on the fact that she's Argentinian first and second, that really nice picture of her, yeah, she's hot enough.
Oh, there we go. We have a decision. Mark Sanford, at least she was hot enough to justify the affair, according to the TYT Supreme Court.